to create a new file. This is for modeling, and basically what I've learned for modeling is to make a cube 10 inches by 10 inches by 10 inches. So I'm going to take that and make just a plain old cube, and the reason I'm doing that is to make it simpler for importing. Very high, and we'll just leave that like that. So my work area here for importing is my first sheet. We're just going to call this sheet right here, and we're going to rename it. And we're going to call it rename. I'm going to call this import sheet. Okay, so our import sheet is 10 by 10 by 10, and while we're creating sheets, we're going to add another one. This is for Pinewood Derby stuff, so we're going to call this top view, and we're going to edit the size of this. So the top view is the width of it is 1.75. The height is whoops, got it wrong, don't I? The width is 7 inches and 1.75 and 1.25. Okay, so that's basically a block of wood and that kind of thing. We're going to go ahead and put our modeling, and we'll just leave that alone. So anyway, that's that sheet right there. So that's our top view. And then we're going to create and add another view, and we're going to call this the passenger side. And then we're going to add another one called the driver's side. Okay, so we got 3 sheets, and the driver's side and the passenger side are a little bit different in this, in what the side deal is. This is the height of this is actually 1.25 and 1.25. So the view of it is a little bit different, and we're going to add a little block of wood to this. So we're going to go 2.75 just to give us some room for adding to it. Okay, so that's that difference there. Let's make that 1.75. Sorry about that. I don't know why I went 275, which is the actual size of the block of wood. Okay, so we've got that one, and then the passenger side should be the same as that one. So we got that one there, that one there, and they're pretty good. The top view, let's into that difference. Okay, so there we go here, and all right, let's just see what we got. We got 3 blocks of wood in there, different sizes, and we trim that up just a little bit. And we're going to go back here to the import sheet, and I'm double clicking on it. This is the 10 by 10 cube, and we're going to go up here to the model, and we're going to import a 3D component. And in my 3D component, I have my STL files. So I'm going to open that, and I'm capturing screen, so it's a little bit funny. As you look at it from that, the model is kind of right there on the edge of it. It's it's not totally in the middle of it, so I'm going to click center of the model first, and then look at that. Now, whenever you're doing your import, you can remember CNC machines are going to come in from the top. It's always machine's going to be in from the top, almost without exception, unless you're doing some end milling, and then it's still coming in from the top, and that kind of a thing. So 99% of the time, this is what you're going to do. So what you're going to do here is you're going to, depending on what view you want, this is what you're looking at. So if you want the top view, which is of course in this case back, because it's just how the model was done, and you want that view, so that's what you would do, is import right there. And we're just going to leave all this the same. I'm going to position import, and then what I will do here is I'll turn this up so that I can get the plane of what we're getting ready to cut into right in here. So you can see the plane right here. But what we're going to do is we're going to have the top top view, that's what we're looking for there. So you can see the plane of existence there. Um, do I want to create both sides of it? I really don't. In this case, I just want to create the bottom side. I'm going to click import, and that's going to import uh, from the fenders there. So like if I was just wanting to get the top of it, but that's not going to give me my bed. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this down and pick up what it is I want from this. Okay, let's just look at it and see kind of what it is we're going to pick up. So I'm going to pick up most of the detail, running board, all the way down to the tailpipes. So that looks pretty good there. And then if you're just want to get just a regular click on it for the front view, that's fine. Of course, what we're going to be capturing is the top view of it. So we'll click import, and there's our top view. So this is the part. Of course, if you double click, it just pops up. So this is actually the top view. And what I'll do here in this case is I'll just right click on it, and I'll call it move to. Okay, right click, I got to highlight it, move to sheet, and we're going to call this top view. So it's taken this out of this import sheet and it's moved it over here to the top view sheet. And if you look at it on your 2D view, there it is there. The reason you don't see it is because it's not on the block of wood. So if you tile your two windows, in this case we'll just tile both of them so you can kind of look at it. But as soon as you move this down into part of your block of wood, then you'll start seeing parts of it. The only problem is it's too big. So we're going to scale it down and get it to fit on the block of wood. And you can see that this part of it's starting to show up on the block of wood. And so we're going to get it down to what we need it to be. So there we are there. And, you know, to scale, if you looked at it, to scale, of course, it would be being like a matchbox size car, but we want it to fit into the model. And at this point right here, I'd come up here to the center, and we're just going to center that into the model. And of course, you know, I'm wanting the detail on the sides, so I need to bring that in just a little bit more. And I could go up here to the size right here, bring this down and into the width, the height of that. So, you know, it's right now it's at 2.175, which I can go 2.75 inches wide. So on the block of wood, because this is the top view. So we'll click close and go to that point. Let's go over here to the sheets and modify this thing here, top view. And we're going to edit that, and we're going to make that 2.75. All right, there we go there. Just this backward perspective. And then we'll take this piece right here and bring it up about to there or so, and then go back over to designer and center it in there. Okay, and that basically is giving us a little bit of room in there for that. We can make this just a hair bigger. Let's go ahead and make it just a hair bigger. There we go. And we'll go back here and center it again into that. And so then this, if you look at your view, you know, there's your truck. And you're going to get all your top view. Click once to bring it back into it. So, you know, that's your top view, and that would do that. And, you know, that's basically what I've learned to do that. So whenever you're going back to import, let's just save this real quick. I'll save as, we'll just call this testy. And leave it at that. Okay. So we go back over here and we're wanting to import, you know, another perspective, and we're wanting it to the driver's side. So we go to the import sheet. Right here, your 10 by 10 cube. So we got plenty of room. We go up to model, import component. We grab that STL file, click open. And again, we're going to center it in the model. We're going to look at the top view. And that's basically actually, the view that we want. And that's the passenger side. So if we look at that, that's that. So this all looks really good. If you want to, flip it down and like that kind of thing. So in this case right here, and we go right here. Now you could rotate it around. That's going to be your top view in that case right there. So I'm going to leave everything just kind of generic, go on the top. And because as it was, it came in there just about right. So position import, and then, right here, your view, what are you getting ready to cut? You can't see the plane line because it's vertically up and down in this purple block. So we'll tilt this just a little bit and bring our plane line up. Let's say I just wanted the side panel right here for this particular job. So we come up here to get most of the side detail, probably about right in to the fender wheel, and then we'll click import. And there it is. It's got your 3D import into your block of wood, and then that kind of thing. So you got that. So that's your, as far as what sheet you're on, we need to move that. So we'll put that on. That's passenger side. Right click, go to move to, and we're going to go to sheet and put it on the passenger side. So that it took it out of the import sheet. It's over here on the passenger side. If you look at that, of course, it's up here into the block of wood. Right up here, you can't really see it. We're going to go down here and scale it back down. And then we're going to drag it right here. Move it down into our block of wood. And we're going to bring it down some more. And I could go in here and scale as far as, how big I want it to go. We're just going to get it fairly close. And kind of zoom in a little bit. And, I don't really need it per se at the bottom of the tires, because if I can bring that down some, like right there, and then I can bring the model up my block of wood right in there. And so then you can kind of see what's doing on the top view, and there's your perspective and your wheels and stuff like that. So as you can see, that's just the slice that I'm going to get. I might bring that over just a hair to pick up this little detail right here, so I can, make the model go up and down inside that. So anyway, that's how you do that front one. We're just going to file save. I've always believed that saving is a good idea as I go into. So, we've got that one done. So let's import the driver's side. And we don't have anything in there on the driver's side yet. So we're going to go into import sheet, and we're going to import the model. Now I could have imported both sides of it and just did it that way, which it probably would have been better, but we're going to go ahead and just import and do that side of it instead of creating both. I think what I'll do is I'll just create both sides of it. We'll leave that alone there. Position import and create both sides right here. We're just going to leave that as it is. Click top, and you're going to see both sides is going to create both sides of the truck here. And then we're going to click import. So there you are, both sides. As you can see, you're going, what in the world happened here? What it is it's stacked two models on top of each other. So I double click on it, drag that one down, and there's this one. Okay, so I don't really need per se the driver's side or the passenger side. I've already got that one done, but I do need the driver's side. So right now I can just go up here and click delete, and we'll go on this one right here, and we're going to move that to sheet on the driver's side. So it puts it over there to the driver's side, and our import sheet is again empty, and all of our cars are down here into your other sheets down in that. So we can go over here to sheet and go to driver's side, click on that, and then you can see when you look at it, there's just part of the truck that's at that point. And of course, it's going to let you see the view. So top. So first thing we would want to do is, of course, rotate the thing and, you know, mirror it or do whatever you want to do to make it fit the other side of the truck, most likely. And if you look at this side here, on the passenger side, the truck is facing this way, and this truck right here, the front of the truck is to the right. We just basically need to flip this thing around and, you know, mirror it the other side. So to do our block of wood. And, you know, this would have been easier to do if I would have just didn't copy both of them and bring them over. And so I've kind of created a little bit of an issue. So in the past, I did both sides, and then I just dragged one over to the other so they were oriented the right way. But to get this to go, I just need to flip it and you know, go with that the other direction. So anyway, this is a kind of a quick test on how I import this stuff and give you an idea. Just remember, when you're importing, you're going to be cutting from the top down in the preview mode. So the top is what you're doing, and then pay attention to your plane line. You know, that's that line that goes across there. You know, have to skew it a little bit to see what it looks like. Anyway, I hope that helps, and that's